everyone. So today I want to cover my enterprise story, which talks about the struggles that filmmakers had to go through within the film industry. And here today we have an audio photo slideshow, which is going to go through how some people, specifically the cast and crew of the film After Life Crisis, feel. Please enjoy, and here are the interviews from them.
Just to speak on the conditions that were there, it was an 11-day shoot, middle of Louisiana summer. All of us kind of cramped in that house for the entire shoot. So you learn a lot of love, and you learn a lot of patience, and you really got to dive into why you love what you do. Because all in all, it was difficult. It was a very fun shoot. We all had an amazing time, but it's hard, and it's harder when people around you don't love it. So we got really lucky that all of us were able to come together, real lightning in the bottle moment, and really just find the joy in making this.
Another thing that I at least learned is how quickly things can change and how much you really have to go with the flow.
Yeah.
I know he touched on it during the talkback, but this originally was supposed to be a web series, and halfway through filming, we stopped and we were like, I think we have a movie. And we changed pace. We pivoted halfway through filming. We turned it from a web series into a feature. We had to adjust the script a little bit. We had to adjust the way we filmed things. But it just kind of speaks to how quickly things can change and how you really just have to go with the flow and be ready for anything at any moment.
Wet frozen towels aside, I think what really made it work was just the patience of these guys. No one here was from New Orleans. There were a couple of people that we did have who were from New Orleans and were prepared for it, but none of these guys knew what to expect. I think it's fair to say.
Yeah.
And we were idiots and tried to shoot it in July and August in New Orleans. So really, it was just the fact that I happened to find cast members and crew that were exceptionally forgiving, patient, collaborative, down to clown, and just talented. It was just I walked in talking about I hadn't cried yet, but I spent probably about half the time on set crying because of just
that's true.
Yeah, because I'm just so grateful. It's for a first film to be able to bring in people who are professional at the level these guys are and show up and show out and breathe life into characters that had just been two-dimensional on a page into my mind.